Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling.
Hey guys, looking for new beat-em-up games? Then you're in the right place. Without wasting time, we've already started the video with Detained Too Good for School, a 2D action game scheduled to be released in 2025. The game takes place in the city of Swinster City, where you take on the role of a delinquent student recently released after 6 months in a juvenile detention center. In the game, you can choose to follow the path of justice and become the city's savior, or join the criminal underworld and declare war on law and order.
All straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay.
The next game on the list is Mad King Redemption, a unique blend of a traditional beat-em-up game with strong roguelite progression, mixed with a pixelated art style in a 2.5D world. In the story, the kingdom fell into the hands of the Mad King, who used forbidden magic to try to resurrect the queen. But the powers of life and death were too great for him, and as a consequence, the king lost his sanity. Players will have to defeat hordes of enemies in the style of classic beat-em-ups. The game manages to create an interesting mix of classic gameplay with more modern 3D mechanics. It's possible to choose between 4 characters, each with different combat styles, making the game highly replayable.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not.
Fallen City Brawl is an action game that promises to bring a nostalgic experience, inspired by classic arcade games from the 80s and 90s. With a colorful pixel art style, the game features a narrative of ambition and revenge, set in an urban scenario full of conflicts and challenges. The story revolves around a brutal battle for control of the city's criminal underworld. 4 characters, united by different circumstances, fight to survive and reclaim the streets. Throughout their journey, their motivations and paths intertwine, testing their loyalty and combat skills. Breeze in the Clouds is an indie 2D action and platformer game that promises a fun experience. The player takes on the role of Breeze, a brave corgi who finds himself on an adventure to combat pollution in a fantastic world where animals control the weather. In this game, you will become a true force of nature, using weather powers to face challenges and enemies. The gameplay is agile and full of combos, allowing players to jump, fight, and master Breeze's weather abilities. Combat mechanics and environmental exploration are central to the experience, providing a mix of action and adventure. IMMORTAL and the Death That Follows is a game developed by Mishura Games, which stands out as a roguelike, side-scrolling beat-em-up. The game is inspired by fighting games and the aesthetics of 90s anime, promising a unique and nostalgic experience for players. The game takes place in an interdimensional prison called the Titan Realm, where players must fight for their freedom. The protagonist forms an alliance with Fudo the Destroyer, an Asura condemned for murdering an omnipotent god known as Buddha the Creator. Together, they must plan their escape and face various challenges, including inner demons and powerful enemies. Mayhem Brawler the 2, Best of Both Worlds, is a frantic beat-em-up that combines the nostalgia of 90s arcade games with modern roguelite and RPG mechanics. One of the game's striking features is its visual style, which is inspired by comics, with characters animated frame by frame. The gameplay allows you to travel through time, switching between characters from both timelines, challenging opponents from the past and present simultaneously. The game offers a complete experience for players of all skill levels. You can play alone or with friends online or offline, with support for up to 4 players in cooperative mode.
Recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go.
Let's do this, team.
Take that! Go Power Rangers!
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is a new 2D action-adventure game that will be released on December 10th, 2024. Developed by Digital Eclipse, the game features iconic characters from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series and promises to bring a nostalgic experience for fans of the franchise, celebrating its more than 30 years of history. The game is a side-scrolling beat-em-up where players will be able to fight enemies in a variety of scenarios. The game is not limited to just hand-to-hand combat. It will also include shooting elements, allowing players to experience different playstyles.
That's enough out of you!
Down to me, Rangers!
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need it.
Nightmare Cops is a platform and action game with elements of adventure and beat-em-up, which has been in development for some time. However, its developers have already confirmed that the game has not been cancelled and continues in development. Nightmare Cops can be played by up to 3 players, with a selection of different characters to choose from, each with their own moves and abilities. The levels include platforming segments and boss battles, and are accessible through a world map in the real world, which you navigate in the team's van.
If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you.
Red Rust is a retro-style side-scrolling platformer game developed by ArtSource Digital, a small studio from Europe. The game combines fighting and shooting elements, inspired by 8-bit and 16-bit classics from the 90s, but with a focus on the modern player. The game takes place in 1984, and you control Agent Red, a Soviet KGB officer sent on a secret mission to the West. Red is described as an attractive but brutal and cold woman who learns to understand her own emotions and the unfamiliar world around her throughout the story.
If I want it, gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'll never stop.
To finish the video, I bring River City Saga 3 Kingdoms Next, an action and RPG game in the beat-em-up style. Players will be able to explore a world inspired by ancient China, facing rival factions, and progressing through a character system that promises to offer a rich and engaging experience. The game retains the essence of previous titles in the series, but with new mechanics and a deeper narrative. This new game promises to be a fun experience for fans of the River City series, combining frantic action with a rich story. Well, that was the list. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.
Greatness, we're complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make